It's Wednesday, so it's time for our weekly trip to the new zoo.
Neil Anderson joins us again live from Swamico. Hi, Neil.
Ooh, who's making all that racket?
Good
Your tummy?
Can you hear that? Okay, you hear that? That's our African lion. That's our male. And what he did, he just finished roaring. Now he'll start his day off like that. He'll come out in the morning. He'll go ahead and mark his territory out here. And then once everybody settles in, no different than out in the wild, what he'll do is begin to roar. And then you can see now she's roaring over on that side too. And that is to go ahead and bring those bonds closer together, but also to advertise territory. And that's one thing with those roars. If you're out here by the zoo, and if you're a neighbor by the zoo, you're going to hear that about 5 miles.
And really?
And what that's saying is, yep, and that advertises to everybody that this is their territory. And they can roar. Now, a lion can roar whether they're sitting, standing, running, whatever they're doing, they can go ahead and roar. And that is basically saying, hey, this is my territory, and you better not come close to this area. Now, one of the things, you know, the advantages of living in a pride like we have here is certainly for hunting. And the way this exhibit is kind of designed with all these logs and everything else, the little guys really have a lot of fun stalking each other, but also stalking even, you know, the giraffes on the other side. You can see they're kind of checking them out. So they get to do a lot of natural behavior here. But in the wild, what would happen is most of the time you have the females are the ones that do the hunting, okay? The males probably participate in about 10% of the hunts. What they usually do is they watch the little ones while the females are hunting. Now, the females, when they hunt, what they do is, you know, the younger females will actually bring up the middle of the group when they're out hunting. So when that pride is out there, because they're a little bit quicker, faster, and then the more powerful older females, what they'll do is they'll hide and ambush the prey. One thing with lions, you know, compared to like hyenas and different animals like that, they really have a smaller heart and smaller lung capacity. So they're really, as far as an endurance and running, they really can't run that far and that fast. But I can tell you this, if you're on a football field,
yeah,
these guys can close a football field at 100 yards in 6 seconds.
Wow.
So although they can't run for a long period of time, they certainly have some short bursts of speed.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Well, Neil, thanks for filling us in, and we'll check back with you next hour, okay?
Hey, sounds good.
See ya.